Hello students. In this video, today we're going to explore a fascinating topic, reflection of light. So, what exactly is reflection? Imagine this. When light travels and hits a surface, it doesn't just stop there. Instead, it can bounce back. This bouncing back of light is what we call reflection. For instance, when light falls on a mirror, a shiny metal surface, or even a piece of paper, some of that light gets sent back or reflected. This is why you can see objects and their images. Now, think about what happens when you stand in front of a mirror. The light coming from you hits the mirror, reflects off of it, and enters your eyes, allowing you to see your own reflection. Mirrors are great for this because they have smooth surfaces that create clear and sharp images. But reflection doesn't just happen with mirrors. If you shine a flashlight on a smooth table, the light will bounce off the table and illuminate the area around it. Now, when we talk about reflection, we also need to understand the journey light takes during this process. First, we have what's called an incident ray. This is the light ray that travels towards and hits a surface. Once the incident ray hits the surface, it bounces off, and this is where the reflected ray comes in. The reflected ray is the light ray that leaves the surface after the light has been reflected. So, in our mirror example, the light beam that bounces off the mirror and travels away from it is the reflected ray. Did you know there are different types of reflection? We have regular reflection and diffused reflection. Regular reflection happens when light hits a smooth and even surface, like a mirror or calm water. The light rays bounce off in a very organized manner, which is why you get a clear, sharp image, like when you look into a mirror. But what if the surface is rough or irregular, like a piece of paper or a textured wall? This is where diffused reflection comes into play. The rough surface scatters the light in different directions, causing it to bounce off randomly. As a result, you don't see a clear reflection, but rather, the light spreads out and brightens the surroundings. When light reflects off smooth surfaces, it follows some very important rules called the laws of reflection. The first law of reflection tells us that the angle at which light hits the surface is exactly the same as the angle at which it bounces off. The second law of reflection explains that when light reflects, the incident ray, the reflected ray, and an imaginary line perpendicular to the surface called the normal all lie in the same plane. Now, let's talk about one of the most common reflective surfaces we encounter, the plane mirror. A plane mirror is a flat, smooth surface that reflects light in an organized way, creating a clear image. The image you see in a plane mirror is quite interesting for a few reasons. First, the image is virtual and erect. This means the image can't be captured on a screen and it has the same orientation as the object. So, if you're standing upright, your reflection will be upright too. Also, the image in a plane mirror is the same size as the object. If you're standing in front of the mirror, your reflection will be just as tall and wide as you are. What's more, the image appears to be the same distance behind the mirror as you are in front of it. So, if you're standing 1 meter away from the mirror, your reflection looks like it's 1 meter behind the mirror. However, there's a bit of a twist, literally. The image is laterally inverted. This means that the left side of the object appears as the right side of the image, and vice versa. Now, let's quickly compare the difference between an image and a shadow. Both are formed when light interacts with objects, but they're quite different. An image is a detailed representation of an object, like the reflection you see in a mirror. It shows all the features and colors of the object. On the other hand, a shadow is just a dark area formed when an object blocks light. Shadows only show the shape of the object, not the details or colors. For example, when you look at your reflection in a mirror, you see a clear image of yourself with all your features. But when you stand in front of a lamp, your body blocks some of the light, and you create a shadow on the wall. The shadow shows the shape of your body but not the details, like your facial features. Shadows don't show lateral inversion either, and they're typically black because they lack light. So, as you can see, the reflection of light is a fascinating concept that helps us understand how we see the world around us, from the clear images in mirrors to the shadows we cast. What is the difference between an image and a shadow? Please share your answer in the comments. The complete curriculum for Class 6 is available on our channel. Check out all the links provided in the description below. Please make sure to like, share, and comment for more such videos.